And Conor McGregor can say what he wants, but he won't fight me either. So once I knock out Mike Perry, Conor McGregor, let's run it. But you won't do it because you know what's going to happen. You saw what I did to Nate Diaz, who you went toe-to-toe with. So Conor McGregor, lay off the cocaine, get in the gym, and start winning fights, and then maybe we could have a conversation.
Jake Paul claims he destroyed Conor McGregor, or at least that's how he tells it, while chilling on a podcast with his brother Logan. Jake confidently stated that Conor dodged the fight because Jake is simply too strong.
My life is my life. Your life is your life. I'm going to take these opportunities. When we as brothers no longer become additive to each other, and it feels like you or I are trying to take from one another.
When it's convenient for you, we're brothers. But then when it's not, you do the exact opposite of like, we're completely separate. So like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do as well.
Seriously, what does that even mean? Is Jake low-key throwing shade at his own brother by implying he's the weaker option? Or is he so wrapped up in his own ego that he truly believes everyone's choices revolve around avoiding his so-called dominance?
Why doesn't he just get in the ring with you?
But that's what I was saying is he's on Twitter, he's on his yacht, he's on cocaine, but he's not in the ring with me.
Here's the reality check Jake seems to have missed. Conor McGregor has dominated the fight game for over 16 years. The man doesn't even need to lift a finger to go viral. His cauliflower alone could probably pull more likes than Jake's entire highlight reel. But hey, credit where it's due, Jake's got world-class audacity. So let's unpack this circus, shall we?
McGregor making headlines, but not for an octagon return. So the rumors of a bout are false. I'm a preliminary agreements with the Ambani family to face Logan Paul in a boxing exhibition in India. I've agreed I will then seek my return to the octagon.
Don't tell me you haven't heard about Logan versus Conor. Let me catch you up. Conor McGregor just dropped a bombshell that's got everyone talking. He's stepping into the ring for a boxing exhibition again. Saint Logan Paul. And here's the kicker, it's all going down in India. Backed by none other than the Ambani family. Yeah, those Ambanis, the billionaires who don't just throw parties, they build empires. Well, they're at it. You'd think that alone would steal the spotlight, right? Think again. Enter Jake Paul, the self-declared voice of, well, Jake Paul. Conor can say whatever he wants, but according to Jake, he won't fight me either. The moment Jake caught wind of the big announcement, he did what he does best, stir the pot. Conor's washed, he announced, like he was reading off a weather report. And just to crank up the drama, he added, he needs the Pauls for relevance, because why settle for a jab when you can swing for a knockout?
And Conor McGregor can say what he wants, but he won't fight me either. So,
but to be fair, the guy's got a point hidden beneath all that bravado. McGregor, once the undisputed king of combat, hasn't exactly been lighting up the highlight reels lately. It's been years since he scored a win that truly meant something. And in Jake's eyes, Conor's just hanging on to the scraps of a reputation that's fading faster than a bargain bin tattoo.
Ready to be back in the UFC. I think he will get his ass kicked thoroughly.
Yep.
These fighters are elite. They take this very seriously, and their definition of being in shape and ready to fight isn't bloating themselves up with muscles and looking good in the mirror.
And the real head scratcher Logan Paul, of all the people Conor could face, why pick someone whose boxing resume is about as serious as Addict Talk Dance Challenge? Jake has a theory, of course. McGregor's playing it safe. He's taking the path of least resistance, and according to Jake, he's ruining his legacy while he's at it.
My life is my life. Your life is your life. I'm going to take these opportunities. When we as brothers no longer become additive to each other, and it feels like you or I are trying to take from one another.
when it's convenient for you, we're brothers. But then when it's not, you do the exact opposite of like, we're completely separate. So like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do as well.
And because Jake Paul never stops at just one mic drop, he went straight for the jugular with a bold counterclaim. According to him, McGregor originally wanted to fight him. That's right, Jake. Not Logan, but somewhere along the line, Conor supposedly changed direction. Why? If you ask Jake, it's simple. McGregor doesn't have what it takes to face him. No skills, no grit, no confidence, just an empty whiskey bottle and some faded memories of past glory. So instead, Conor took what Jake calls the safer route and picked Logan. Jake's verdict: One word, irrelevant.
He's on cocaine, but he's not in the ring with me. And so until he does that, I don't want to hear any more shit.
Wait,
from
what
him
was
at end of
what's
day.
the injury again? He broke a toe?
Jake didn't just throw out a few insults and dippo no. He set the stage for a showdown that could redefine the word hype. If McGregor wants to face him, Jake made one thing crystal clear. It's going to be on his terms. He publicly called out Dana White and the UFC to make it official. No shady deals, no backroom contracts, just big money, bright lights, and even bigger stakes. And honestly, it's a strategic power move. Jake's basically daring Conor to put up or shut up. If McGregor still sees himself as the king, why not step into the ring? Unless, of course, Jake's right hand Conor's just not built for a real fight anymore.
Yeah, he's a broken man, but he's entertaining, and that's why I still like Conor McGregor. But
No, he's the most entertaining.
Well, yeah,
no,
but
he's the most entertaining.
And so is Ryan Garcia, but they're both crashed out
Come on.
cokeheads.
There's a big difference.
I don't know. It's pretty.
It's pure entertainment.
Yeah.
It's an exhibition. It isn't Jake Paul training with professional boxers, essentially being a professional boxer, but getting in the ring with non-boxers or geriatrics.